The Gospel of John, chapter 2. And the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Yahushua was there. And both Yahushua was called, and his Talmudim to the marriage. And when they wanted wine, the mother of Yahushua said unto him, They have no wine. Yahushua said unto her, Woman, my hour is not yet come. His mother said unto the servants, Whatsoever he says unto you, do it. And there were set there 6 water pots of stone, after the manner of the purifying of the Yehudim, containing 2 or 3 measures apiece. Yahushua said to them, Fill the water pots with water. And they filled them up to the brim. And he said unto them, Draw out now, and bear unto the governor of the feast. And they bore it. When the ruler of the feast had tasted the water that was made wine, and he knew not whence it was, but the servants which drew the water knew, the governor of the feast called the bridegroom, and said unto him, Every man at the beginning sets forth good wine, and when men have well drunk, then that which is worse. But you have kept the good wine until now. This beginning of miracles did Yahushua in Cana of Galilee, and manifested forth his glory, and his Talmudim believed on him. After this, we went to Capernaum, he and his mother, and his brethren, and his Talmudim, and they continued there not many days. And Yahuwah's Pesach, which the Yehudim observed, was at hand, and Yahushua went up to Jerusalem, and found in the temple those that sold oxen and sheep and doves and changers of money sitting. And when he had made a scourge of small cords, he drove them out of the temple, and the sheep and the oxen, and poured out the changers' money, and overthrew the tables, and said unto them that sold doves, Take these things hence. Make not my Father's house a house of merchandise. And his Talmudim remembered that it was written, The zeal of your house has eaten me up. Then answered the Yehudim and said unto him, What sign show you unto us, seeing that you do these things? Yahushua answered and said unto them, Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. Then said the Yehudim, 46 years was this temple in building, and you will rear it up in 3 days? But he spoke of the temple of his body. When therefore he was risen from the dead, his Talmudim remembered that he had said this unto them, and they believed the scripture and the word which Yahushua had said. Now, when he was in Jerusalem at the Pesach in the feast day, many believed in his name, and they saw the miracles in which he did. But Yahushua did not commit himself unto them, because he knew all men. And he needed not that any should testify of man, for he knew what was in man.